Hey everybody. So I was on Yahoo News and I came across this article about a girl who is supposedly freaking out because of a video or sorry, um she's freaking out due to the fact that supposedly these people are breathing too loudly. Personally, I don't think that's the issue. I think there's more to the story than what's being given. Um And the girls who ended up videotaping it all, so it's quite immature really, because one, these are things I remember that happened in high school. One, they try to irritate somebody even though the person they're trying to irritate just stops and leaves it alone, but yet they keep nagging. Two, the girls pull out their phone or a camera and begin to videotape it. This and then they posted on YouTube, or as I read, it was on some girl's Facebook. In all honesty, that's very rude and it's very immature. I'm not going to jump to the conclusion of the girls who's videotaping race, because that doesn't make anything better at all. But it is, I will judge in their level of maturity. The girl did, I watched the video, and the girl was coming back and forth, and she would walk away. She would be like, "Can you just stop and be quiet?" And why am I messing with my lips? She'll be like, "Would you stop and be quiet and just leave me alone? I want to study. I just want to study." And she'll walk away and she'll be quiet, and then they'll say something else, and then the girl will come back and be like, "You know, don't say that to me. That's very rude." And everybody is studying. What's wrong with you guys? And then I think it kind of, maybe she's been bullied. I'm just gonna say maybe. It just seems like she's been under a lot of stress, and maybe there's more that's happening to her that people don't know. And then she kind of looks around and says, "What's wrong with it? What's wrong with all of you? You're just kind of sitting there watching this happen." And I think that's probably the mature thing, is to not get involved. But I kind of agree more that she's stressed about her finals. God knows what her major is. And these girls were just nagging on her and egging her on and being bothersome. I'm not gonna jump to conclusions on what race the girls are who are videotaping. A lot of people are assuming their race. That's wrong. It's not making the situation better. But I am gonna, like I said, I am gonna jump to the conclusion of their level of maturity, because it's not right for this girl who's trying to study and she can't because people want to be childish and bother her and make her stress out even more. And I seen a comment where people were like, "Why didn't you bring headphones?" And personally, A, she could have forgotten. Sorry. B, she probably didn't want to disturb anybody else playing music. Maybe she thought the music would have been too loud and she would have bothered the person sitting next to her. And C, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. C, um, she was going to a library, so maybe she thought and assumed that she'd be okay going to the library because supposedly it'll be quiet. I know my lip looks weird. I think it's the lighting. Yep. Yeah. Anyways, um, personally, I'm more on her side. I would have stood up and said, "Hey, I'm trying to study. Can you just, calm down or say something?" And I've been through this situation through high school, but, that's high school. This is college. People are, expecting a higher standard. I did make a mistake currently. I thought when I clicked on the video, watch on YouTube, it took me to a different channel, and on that channel, it was kind of rude. It was a rude name, but I think maybe I accidentally went onto a different channel than what I thought I was on. So who knows? But I will correct myself on that. I hope the girl, I do end up my comments with, I hope she passes her exams. I hope she ends up getting everything done. Because it's just it's so rude, and she's just trying to study hard for her exams and pass. I know once I start college next year, yes, next year, my financial aid got fucked over. I really don't like hosting on videos, but whatever. Got fucked over by Ivy Tech. So I'm gonna try an Ivy Tech. I'm gonna go to a community college for my general studies, so save money, and then go to the Arts Institute in Illinois, hopefully. Um, but I'm gonna be stressing out too. I'm like, oh man, I have a final, man. Probably bite my nails to the point I won't have any. Um, so why don't you guys give me your 2 cents about it? I will point uh down here. I'll put it down here, the link, and then the link to the original YouTube video. And it says an article that in LA Weekly, I'm gonna quote directly from the article. While many find the scene in the video entertaining, it sparks some controversy. As the LA Weekly points out, this is the latest series in incidents that have made Asian targets of ridicule for the way others perceive their behavior in university libraries. I believe that's referring to the lady who was from UCLA, and she made a video about why people were calling. Well, I hope she understood that at that time, that's when the earthquake in Japan hit. And I believe there's a couple more disasters. Of course, what if your mom, say, okay, I live in Indiana, for example. Yes, I did expose my location, but Indiana's big. So is the odds. I'm sorry, my nose is being all runny. I gotta get hand sanitizer. Anyways, so say your family, say this massive destructive tornado went through your home, and you're sitting in the library in college, just kind of studying, and you get an emergency call, and it's about your parents. Wouldn't you answer it too? Personally, I would answer it. If, hey, I want to know if somebody in my family is hurt or if my friends are hurt, I want to give a damn where I am. But the point is that people, they don't understand. They're not really observing what happens in the world today. I'm not going to say everybody, because for the fact there are people who do observe. Dude, hey, this massive thing happened, man. I can't believe it. But it's just, there was a natural disaster during that time when that girl posted that video. And it angered me because my friends and my uncle and my cousin are over there. I talked to my uncle, and he was fine, but my friend was like, our house has been destroyed. Well, it hasn't been destroyed, but the debris is like really bad. We had to sleep in our car, and I'm like, I feel so horrible. So I donated some money to help out over there, and I was like, if you need any extra clothes, I can get some together for you and your sister. Because it's just something to do. But back to topic. People, they don't really realize what goes on in the world and why everybody was being loud. I remember when Haiti got hit by an earthquake, we also donated for them. Just be respectful in the library. People go there to study. And somebody's like, why don't you go to another part of the library? There is a chance that that library may be only that big. Or every place upstairs, or say there's an upstairs or another, maybe there is no seats left. But people go to the library because they assume it will be quiet, and it'll be calm, and it'll be relaxed, but not this shit. So I do hope the girl ends up passing her exam. I do hope these other girls realize that she was stressed and she's worried about education. I mean, just because she's Asian doesn't mean she gets good grades. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have a friend who, her parents expect the world of her, and she doesn't make that great of grades in math. Who knows? That's my 2 cents into it. Why don't you guys post your video about your 2 cents? I'm sure I'm gonna see some of them, but I want to see from everybody. And I hope everybody understands that not everybody's assuming all these people are just. I hope people understand that it's just, to me, it's a 50-50 situation. I do kind of agree she could have reacted at the end a little bit better, but stress got the best of her, and I can understand that. And then them, I really don't understand why they videotaped it and posted. That's pretty much high school. I've seen all that in high school. Oh, there's a fight in the cafeteria. Let's videotape it, put it on YouTube. High school. It's just high school's drama. High school cliques. It's done. And then when they refer to her as, when they said, well, there's like 50 of us and only one of you, that's pretty bad. That's like saying you don't belong here. Why are you even here? That was pretty rude. So I think those other people in the library, they weren't standing up because they just didn't want to get involved. It's too much of a high school hassle. You know, they're like, I graduated, I'm not getting involved. So let me know what you guys think. That's what I think. These are my opinions. I'm entitled to them. And I hope everybody has a great day.